Thank God Almighty, my family, my team, Team Mares, Team Golden Boy, Team Showtime, and I'm happy, I'm blessed. Like I told you guys, we had a plan and we put it to work. This fight, I think it was obvious. He was the aggressor, and we just had to be the smarter fighter today. I'm sorry. And I'm just happy to be here, happy to give you guys a great show, and happy to fight whoever's next after. I'm here to fight anyone. Thank you so much, and now I'm a 3-time world champion, baby. Thank you.
Any questions for Abner? Okay, Len.
Abner, after the fight, you expressed that you felt bad when you dropped him. How hard was it to fight through the emotions of beating your friend?
It was real hard, and another reason it was hard because I was fighting so relaxed that you could see little details, little things like that. So when I knocked him down, the first time it was like, wow, I knocked him down. But the second time, it was like, wow, I hope he stays down because I don't want to finish off a friend, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to continue to beat him up. But I had to, and we talked already in the dressing room. We shook hands, we gave each other a hug, and all that is in the past. It was just a fight for the fans, and we're still the best, the good friends.
Abner, over here to your right, please. Abner, you seemed very dominant in the early rounds. To your right here, Abner. You seemed very dominant in the early rounds, but then Daniel seemed to be putting himself back into the fight and stealing a couple of rounds for you from you during the middle portion. What was going on there?
That was my mistake. Again, I'm still learning. There was rounds. I think it was the 5th round where I just let him throw everything he wanted, and I was encountering, and I got to my corner, and my corner told me, hey Abner, what's wrong? You need to throw back. You can't let him be first. You got to be first, be smarter. So I think that woke me up, and again, learning experience. But I was good. Thank God I didn't get tired. I was ready. I was ready to close the show, and surely I did.
Abner, over here. At any point, did you feel like this was going to be a difficult task in the beginning, and once you found out that it was much smoother than what you anticipated too, how did you feel about that?
You know what? I always knew it was going to be a tough fight coming in. When I knocked him down in the 2nd round, I still knew it was a tough fight. He recuperated fast. He was still coming forward. But I was so poised, man. I was so comfortable in that ring that I knew it was going to be my night. I was just walking down the ring. He was coming forward. It seemed like he was a stronger guy, but I proved it. I proved that boxing skills beats power and heavier guy any given day.
Abner, Miguel Maravilla, Fight News. When the referee stepped in to stop the fight, did you feel that he stopped it prematurely? Did you feel that Ponce de Leon was still, throwing at you?
No, I don't think he was throwing back. If anything, I was just catching him with right hand after right hand, and I think the ref did a good job on that. Again, I didn't want to continue to hit him, and I think he did a good job. The stoppage was good. All my punches were landing when I was throwing, when he was on the ropes, and I think it was a good stoppage.
Yeah, Abner. So the record for titles in different weight classes for Mexicans is 4, and you're 1 away now. Is that in your sights?
Yeah, not just, what? One thing I told people, and I say it over and over, I'm not here to break records. I'm just here to give good fights. I'm here to fight anyone, even if it's not for a world title. If he's a good fighter, and the people and the fans want to see the fight, I'm with it. But again, it comes with it. Thank God I became 3-time world champion today. I made history in my country for being one of the youngest guys to do that, and I want to continue that.
At 122 pounds, Abner, you just kind of had a cup of tea in that weight class. Do you see yourself trying to unify at 126 pounds, or are you looking to move up sooner rather than later?
Well, I felt real comfortable at 126 right now. I felt strong. There's still a lot of names, big names at this weight class that I'm willing to fight. And surely, why not? Move up to 130 if that's what the fans want, and if my body obviously feels good, we'll give it a try.
Abner, the power This was the hardest puncher you faced. How about his power and the weight difference behind the power?
Again, I felt good in this weight class. His power, obviously, he showed it before with knocking guys out sick, and I felt it, no lie. But you know, I brushed it off and continued to fight like a warrior, and I knocked him out. You know, when people were saying that I was gonna be the smaller guy, that I was making a dumb move by moving to 126, and I think I proved a lot of people wrong tonight.
Abner, ¿para ti qué significa juntar los 3 títulos mundiales en diferente división, igualando el récord de Chávez, sobre todo en tan poquito tiempo?
Es muy grande para mí, es un sueño hecho realidad. La verdad que el hacer historia, y más para mi país, en ser uno de los jóvenes ser tan joven y capturar 3 campeonatos es muy grande para mí. Me siento completo y siento que puedo hacer mucho más.
Al parecer en el 5º round te acercaste a tu esquina y le hiciste señas de que ya sentías la pelea como controlada. ¿Desde qué momento supiste que tenías en tus manos a Daniel Ponce de León?
En ningún momento. Yo pienso que en una pelea nunca te tienes que sentir confiado en que ya tienes la pelea, pero sí me sentía confiado de que iba bien y que iba haciendo mi pelea. Sabía que Daniel Ponce de León es un peleador guerrero y podía robarme cualquier round, así que tuve que mantenerme tranquilizado.
Hello, Abner, great performance tonight. Just one question. What aspect of your boxing game are you looking to improve? Where do you think you could get better in your technique-wise?
I think everywhere. I need to keep learning, you know, period. I'm still young. There's still punches that I was throwing wrong. I wasn't throwing enough jabs. I mean, there's a lot of things, you know, but that's what makes me a better fighter. Learning, fighting these type of fights against elite fighters makes me into a better fighter. Thank you.
Hey, Abner, right here. You've been on a really incredible run the last couple of years, and for most of those years, people have ranked Nonito Donaire above you. We know your promoter says it's about time that people start ranking you above Donaire. Do you believe that it's about time people should start ranking you above Donaire?
I mean, I can say a lot of things, and I don't. I think my fist talk for me. I do. Claro, o sea, mira, me sentía fuerte. Y sabía que mi pegada era respetable, pero jamás pensé no que era Ponce de León, sabiendo que era un guerrero y que aguantaba, y en sí creo que lo han noqueado solo una vez y me sorprendió, pero eso habla de mi gran preparación y el gran plan que teníamos.
Y él habla él habló al final de una revancha porque sintió que la pelea no la pararon justamente. ¿Estaría dispuesto a darle una segunda oportunidad de recuperar el título?
Bueno, pues él me dio la oportunidad, yo se la puedo dar, pero al fin del día los que mandan son los jefes, y no sé qué planes tengan para mí. Pero sin duda sí se la daría, pero sería muy difícil, te vuelvo a decir, porque en sí fue muy difícil al principio porque somos amigos.
Any other questions? One more.
Just one more, sorry. Being on this pay-per-view undercard and being the co-feature, I believe you've been on a pay-per-view undercard, one of the opening bouts before. Do you see this helping raise your status among casual fans and kind of growing you into more of a household name than you are, given you're in a smaller weight class?
I think so, and I hope so. I think I gave the fans, the people, a good, exciting fight. And I'm sure they're going to recognize that, and I'm going to continue to fight in these cards. You know, again, I want to please the crowd, and what better, you know, card to fight in than Floyd's, and to give a good show. And hopefully, I stole the show. I hope people, and I hope you guys write, you know, this tomorrow that I stole the show. But again, you know, it was a good fight. Thank you so much. Thank you, press. Thank you. Gracias a todos. Los quiero mucho. Toda la raza, todo México. Esto fue por México. Muchas gracias. Y arriba Jalisco.
Great, thank you. I see that we have Jay Leon Lofty as well. Jay Leon, terrific performance in the opening bout against Gabriel Rosado. Gabriel certainly came to fight. It was a very close fight. And in the end, Jay Leon got the decision. Congratulations. And here he is.
First off, I want to thank God, thank everybody who came out to support, all the media. You know, it was a great fight, a very good, tough one. Something I needed, you know, facing adversity. You know, just I'm 15 and well, I was 15 and 0. You know, a lot of these younger guys like me ain't fighting the guys that were fighting like a Rosado. So hats off to Rosado and his team. Definitely put on a good performance. It definitely a big learning experience for me. So I just want to thank God for the victory and thank my team, Mayweather Promotions, Al Heyman, Leonard Ellaby, Golden Boy, Showtime, and it was a great one.
Any questions?
Yes, sir. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
Were you surprised at the decision being what it was? And that, you know, at any point, did you have any doubt in your mind that that was going to be the outcome?
I mean, I knew it was a close fight. You know, it was a very close fight. We were both putting in some good rounds, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not a judge. I'm just a fighter. You know what I mean? At the end, when it comes to the end of the fight, it's in their hands, not mine. You know, so you know, the outcome is what it is.
Gabriel, right here, to your left. Right here. I understand it was really tough losing that last pound and a half, not that you should make this. Did that affect you because in the beginning of the fight you looked kind of dry?
I mean, we didn't warm up to our, you know, like we would like, but I mean, you know, no excuses. You know, I performed the way I did. The last round, you know, I've never had weight problems. You know, I had a lot of stuff going on this camp, but at the end of the day, no excuses. You know, a fight is a fight. I have time to prepare for it and things like any other fighter. So. You know, we should have had to wait down, but, you know, we suffered the consequences by having to go lose it later. We didn't want to, but we did what we had to do.
Good job, Jay! Before I'm going to introduce Leo, I'd like to ask first Gabriel Rosado up here as well. He fought a hell of a fight, great fight, and it's one of those fights, you know, when you can't really say he lost. I mean, it's just a great fight, and there was certainly no loser in that fight. Gabriel.
Yeah, first and foremost, I just want to thank God for the opportunity I had today. You know, congratulations to Jay Love. Even though I think at the end of the day, we all know who really won this fight. The fans spoke, everybody on Twitter. You know, the commentators had me winning. But it is what it is, man. My road to the, as a professional hasn't been easy. But, you know, I think today was clearly like a disgrace in boxing. You know, I definitely should have walked out with that title today, but it is what it is.
Any questions?
Hey, look, I'm a true fighter, man. I'm a true Philly fighter, and it doesn't matter to me whether it's 54 or 60. That's why I come up in weight, because I just want to fight. If I could make 47, I would drop to 47. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to rumble. The dudes at 60 are a little bit bigger than me, but that don't mean nothing to me. You know, I stood in the pocket. I think I fought a smart, crafty fight. I was doing veteran moves, and you know, I think, you know, I did what I had to do to pull out the victory. You know, and the fans, you know, they spoke, and you know, they cheered for me, and it is what it is.
Gabriel, the fight was on the table on 2 scorecards in the 10th round. Do you think that you did enough in the 10th round?
Yeah, I believe I won those rounds. I had him hurt in those rounds. You know, I had a 10-8 round, and a judge who he should like lose his job had the fight scored 97-92. That's crazy. How you scoring a fight 97-92 when I get a knockdown? And I obviously had him hurt in different rounds. The way I fought the fight was a smart, crafty fight. I was in the pocket catching punches, throwing short shots, things that a lot of people forgot about. You know, and I felt like I just fought a smart fight, man. But at the end of the day, the fans is holding me down. They showing me a lot of love, and you know, that gives me motivation to keep it moving.
Obviously, you had him down. Did you feel that Jay Leon showed you power? Did you feel his?
Honestly, I was never hurt in the fight. I was never hurt in the fight. I was gamed. I bit down on my mouthpiece. I knew it was on the line, and you know, I put it all out there, man. And you know, I really truly felt like I won the fight.
Gabe, right here. If there was anything you could do different or do a little bit better in the fight, is looking back at it, is there anything you would do a little different in the fight? Or do you think everything just went according to?
I felt like, you know what I'm saying, what else could I do? Knock him out 5 times? I wish I could have did that. You know what I'm saying? But I probably would have still lost by a point. But, you know what I mean? You know, look, good thing that this fight was on a stage like this, where the world saw it. You know, if this would have happened in the Blue Horizon in Philadelphia, nobody would have believed me. But, you know, it happened on the world stage, on pay-per-view, millions watching. So, at the end of the day, the fans know who won. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just take it at that, man. So I'm happy that it was able to be televised on such a big event.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I was talking before about stealing the show. Certainly Leo Santa Cruz fits the bill in that regard. What an exciting fight again, tremendous finish. Truly, I think you would all agree, one of the most exciting fighters, pound for pound. Just beautiful body shots, great combinations. It's just doesn't get better than that. And it's really a pleasure and honor for me to call up to the podium Leo Santa Cruz. Come on.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you to all for all your support, for all the nice things that you guys are saying about me. I want to thank Richard, the Golden Boy, and Showtime for giving me the other opportunities. And they are the ones that are bringing my career up and helping me get a lot of fans. I'm just very happy, excited for the win, and I just want to say thanks to Victor, who he's right here with my representative. His brother just passed away today. And he's right here still with me, really strong. He didn't go, he didn't leave me. He stayed here with me. So I please ask for him for a round of applause for Victor, because he stayed here. And I just want to tell you that I'm very happy for my victory tonight. I hope the fans and all you guys were happy with my performance. And I just want to say thank you to all the fans and toda la raza, y estoy muy contento. Gracias. He's doing a little better. On Monday, he got really bad. We thought he wasn't gonna make either. I was even deciding I didn't want to come here, but the professionalism and my dad told me that we had to come and we had to do what we had to finish what we started. And we decided to come, and I came to fight for him. And I thank God everything came out good, and I won the fight for him like I told him.
Any other questions? Rick?
Leo, over here, Miguel Maravilla, Fight News. What will you look for now? Are you looking for the WBC title now from Victor Terrazas? Would you pursue that now, or are you going to leave that up to your team?
Oh yeah, I leave it to my team and to my manager, to my promoter. But yeah, I was looking forward, since before Mijares and Terrazas fought, I was hoping that whoever won from them, they could give me the opportunity to fight for the world title, and hopefully my next fight is for a world title.
Yeah, right here, Leo.
Okay, thanks.
Richard Schaefer said that a fight between you and Abner could take place sooner rather than later because it's such a big fight. Would you want to do that next, or would you want to stay? And would that take place in this weight class, or at 126?
The two of them, wherever the fans want, I wouldn't like to fight him because he's a good friend. I know him, and he's a good friend, and I wouldn't like to fight a Mexican because we're both Mexicans. So, but if the fans want it and the opportunity came, because he's the best there is right now, so and that's what I want to fight, the best. So if the fans want it, and the manager and the promoter they want it in the future, I'm looking forward for that fight.
Leo, you've looked great in your last few fights, beating everybody and exciting along the way. Do you feel you're ready for a step up to a top fighter now?
Yeah, I think I'm ready for any type of fighter. I've been saying that I'm not scared of nobody, that whoever fighter they put in front of me, I'm ready. I'll go to the gym with my team and work and fight whoever.
Leo, obviously the two biggest names in the weight class you currently reside in belong to a promoter that unfortunately your promoter isn't currently working with. That being said, there's a name from Colombia named Jonathan Romero who's a title holder who would make an exciting fight with you. Is that something that you might be interested in?
Yeah, I'm interested in any kind of fight. Whoever they put in me, I'm ready. If the fans want it, I'm happy to give them what they want. And my promoter, my manager, if they think they can make it, yeah, I will.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.